Life has a way of knocking us off course, but only when we let it. There are proven steps that you can take that will not only get your diet back on track, but also build your momentum so that it seems silly to stop. I will share 3 things you can do in this video. The first thing is to realize that nothing is accomplished without commitment. When it comes to committing to a change in your diet, I like to do so in 40-day increments. Initially, the concept of 40 days at a time grew out of my Christian faith, but as I continued to set 40-day goals for myself and clients, I found that this length of time has many advantages. For one thing, it teaches you lessons and forces you to find ways to get past hurdles. In 40 days, there will be pizza commercials and birthday cakes, and if you did not set a firm commitment to stay away from these foods, you will start to bargain with yourself and make new commitments like, well, if I have 1 cupcake tonight, I'll spend an extra hour in the gym tomorrow. Those short-term commitments don't teach us, they punish us. And instead of growing and developing new coping mechanisms that can only come from working through problems, we feel drained and disappointed. So nothing gets done without commitment, but what do you commit to doing? Back in 2007, a panel found that people stick with their plan when it meets what I call the 3 E's, meaning it's easy to follow, enjoyable, and effective. In other words, to change your diet, you need to change your habits in a way that is doable without being overwhelming, that challenges you without making you so miserable that you don't want to get out of bed, and that is big enough to produce noticeable results. So the takeaway so far from the first 2 steps is that you can accomplish a lot in 40 days, but you will stop moving towards your goal if what you are doing takes over your life, makes you miserable, or lacks crystal clear evidence that the effort you are putting in is creating the results you want. Now, actions like that meet the 3 E's aren't always easy to identify, but 2 examples are intermittent fasting and quitting sugar, and I have plenty of videos on both of those topics here on YouTube. But here's where it gets tricky, because when you change your diet, it's not unusual to feel worse before you feel better. For instance, many of you know my 4 daily habits for weight loss, which is also known as my 0-1-2-3 strategy. And if you don't know it, you can download a copy on my website, drbeckyfitness.com. But the strategy shows you how to stop eating sugar. The challenge is that sugar is an addictive substance. So when you give it up, your body goes through withdrawal and you spend a few days with headaches, feeling moody and really wiped out. So you need to have some type of reward system to get you past this initial hurdle, and that stays in place to help you get through future hurdles. And your system needs to be simple to implement and provide you with clear visual feedback of your progress. And you can do that with a simple calendar and pen. So what I suggest that you do is open a calendar, pick day 1, count 40 days from there, and then mark that as day 40. Each day that you stick with your plan, you get to put an X through that day. And I recommend that you display your calendar somewhere that you will see it often, because if you've ever done this, you know the power it has to create change. In fact, it'll change your internal dialogue. So thoughts like, well, maybe it wouldn't be so bad to have a small cupcake, change to, man, I'd really like to have a cupcake and it stinks that I can't, but I want that X on my calendar. You know, the thing is that life does not slow down so we can calmly work toward our goals. In fact, sometimes it seems like life conspires against us, but you can accomplish a lot in 40 days. Commit to a plan that meets the 3 E's and keep your momentum alive with a simple reward system, and you will be so proud of yourself in 40 days from now. If you want to follow my 0-1-2-3 strategy for the next 40 days, you can download a copy of the strategy for free on my website. And you'll also get access to 4 videos that I don't have here on YouTube that show you how to get the most out of the strategy. So I will leave links here on the video and down below. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.